Be still. I'm a doctor. You won't be able to move about for a few days. You're damn lucky I found you. For a moment, her hair's darker, twice as long. Most of your things were burned. Found these clothes here.
How did you find me?
That saddled horse running loose. Followed her tracks back to your camp. Who did this?
Apache.
That wound needs cleaning.
Let me do it.
I practice medicine.
I know. You told me last night. Thank you for saving my life.
Rest. You might die if you don't. You let it die.
Oh, there's an Indian down in camp. I think he might be an Apache.
Sounds to me like it's the first time you ever seen one.
He might still be down there.
Well, even if he is, he don't mean no harm. If Apaches would have done this, they'd have taken that scalp. They don't see red hair very often. It's for your wound. You won't let me do it. That's all I could catch. There's another storm coming in.
Don't look.
Rain will soften up the ground. We'll bury your friends in the morning.
They weren't my friends.
Well, who were they?
Just some party traveling west. I barely knew them.
Well, I guess their lives don't really matter then. Anyway, I ain't heading west. Heading north. Pacing.
There ain't nothing up there.
Well, go your own way then. Don't matter none to me.
This woman. The one you mistook me for. How long you been looking for her?
A while.
She your wife?
Talk about her again. I'll finish the job they started. I'm leaving in the morning. As soon as those bodies are buried. Gail. Okay. Come on, be a little hungry. Come on, be a little hungry, okay. Come on, be a little hungry, okay. Hey, it won't be long.
No, it won't be.
Don't touch me! Ever!
Shoot me! I know what it's like to be touched when you don't want it.
Just stay away from me.
horses are ready.
You ought to be resting.
Here, I can help.
Once you've seen enough of them, it ain't nothing.
Do you think we should pray for them?
We ought to be getting on our way. We won't get very far today. Got any kin?
No. None to speak of.
So neither of these men was your husband.
I had a husband once. It was a long time ago. We ought to say something for them.
Be my guest. We can get another hour or two out of the day. You're just gonna have to ride harder and longer tomorrow.
I will.
I'll gather some wood.
Prison ship lies waiting. Those leaves you gave me, they aren't ordinary medicine, are they? Where did you learn that?
I was taught to use them. along with a lot of other things you don't learn in school.
By an Indian? Jack,
How do you know my name?
you said it in your sleep.
Well, if you're gonna call me anything, make it Travers.
You can call me Sarah.
Once we get to Payson, it won't matter none. I'll go on my way, and you'll go on yours.
You think we'll have enough food to get us there?
A man can live a long time without any food.
I'll catch a fish in the morning.
You can catch a fish.
Yes. I've done so many a time before.
My wife... I tried to teach her, but she never took to it.
I learned. I'll show you in the morning.
Morning.
I'll go catch us another fish. There ain't much here.
No need for that. Boys and I already had our breakfast. Much obliged for the coffee.
It sure does taste good, ma'am.
Delicious. Did you make it yourself?
She your wife? Your missus?
Yeah. We'll be moving along soon.
Which way is that?
Most people head west.
Rube, you ain't wrong about that.
Best way around these mountains is that direction.
I know where I'm going.
You've been around these parts.
Plenty.
Funny. I never seen you before. But I seen you a time or two. Must have been up in Payson.
I was up around Payson a couple of nights ago.
You boys trappers?
We're looking for gold.
You ain't always the mountains we're mining, though.
That's right, we're miners. You gonna eat that fish, Missy?
Timmy? No, that ain't proper. You gotta ask her like she's a lady.
I wasn't hungry anyhow.
Ma'am, the best eating is what you catch with your own bare hands.
Jack, I think it's time we should go. Shouldn't we?
You're right about that. Much obliged for the conversation.
You know, we ain't been up that way in a while. We'll keep you company. If you don't mind.
She's doing a cutting in the morning.
Ah, Timmy. This here's a lady. Ain't ya?
She may be. I'll wager this woman's seen her fair share of hard work.
She's been wounded.
Is that so? She looks all right to me.
Someone cut her.
I feel better. I'll fetch some wood in the morning.
And you'll kill us something to eat.
I ain't much for hunting. Animals, anyhow.
I heard you two talking about Apaches on the trail. I run into some a while back. A few years ago. They just about took my head. But I wasn't feeling so generous that day. Surprised they didn't take your scarlet mane there, Missy.
There's worse things in these mountains than Apaches.
Oh yeah? You seen these things?
I've been them. I'll take first watch.
Nah. You get some rest. You're gonna need it tomorrow.
Nolan don't ever sleep.
When he does, his eyes are half open.
If I don't do this, he'll try to lay with you.
He already has.
I know. Tell me what happened. Sarah.
The horses. They were stuck in the mud. Billy. He knew that if we didn't get him, there'd be hell when it dried. But team wouldn't move. And then these men came along. And they drove him out of the mud. We were so grateful. Mary and I made dinner. All the men told stories. We went to bed like every other night. And when we woke up, there were guns in our faces. They shot Martin first. For no reason that I can think of. He was just standing there. I think they wanted us to know how bad they were. And then they took Mary. Billy tried to stop him and they shot him. And then they took me. They took me in the wagon.
That's enough. That's enough.
Why did you want to know?
Because in the morning, I'm gonna kill them all. Are you cold?
No. Not anymore.
I guess I was too much of a gentleman the other night. I sure didn't think you'd be crawling out of that wagon alive. I have to admit, Missy, you defy my expectations.
You fucking whore!
Where is he?
Where is he? Where is he gone? He shot Rube when he was trying to get away. Are you injured?
No.
Is he dead? Take it! I said take it! Kill him for what he did to you.
No.
He fucked you and left you for dead! He's getting away! Finish him!
Please, Jack.
I told you not to call me that! She called me.
Listen to me. Please. Stop! Please!
You're on your own.
Jack?
No one's called me that since I was a boy. Sergeant! Let's get this woman something to eat.
How'd you get lost all the way out here?
My traveling companions were killed.
I suppose that might be the bodies buried a couple days past, a few miles north of here. I don't guess you know anything about the two that weren't buried. A few miles south, I'd say they were killed sometime yesterday morning.
Mr. White's our tracker.
I've been alone since. I haven't seen anyone.
Ma'am.
Much obliged.
It ain't much, but it ought to fill you up some. Now, can you recall how many were in that raiding party?
Maybe 10? Maybe a dozen?
That many. Well, that'd be the biggest pack we've tracked this far.
He might be with them.
He might be.
He?
Deserter. We've been chasing him a few years now.
You have. We'll take these savages back to the fort.
I have to go to Payson.
With respect, ma'am. You'll die out here, just as you would have if we hadn't come along. I don't think you understand how lucky you've been this far. Soldiers! These Apache have no creed. They have no God to speak of. They'd just as soon kill a woman as a man, or cut down a child to slaughter a hog. You see any decency in his eyes? Ma'am, when God created this world, He made man and woman. He gave us the animals. And then He made the Apache to be a thorn in our side, to be wiped off the face of the earth. Now, when you're finished eating and gather your things...
I will take her. I'll return when she's been delivered. Should only be a day's delay, and the road between here and there will have been scouted. Sergeant, you have your prisoners. I'm sure you'll be credited for this accomplishment back at the fort.
So be it. Mount up! Godspeed, ma'am. I fear you shall need it. Mr. White.
Sergeant.
How long have you been tracking for the army?
Long enough to have known your husband. Though I never had the honor to meet you, it was wartime. I heard about you, though, after his so dishonorable conduct. Don't look so surprised, Abigail. The reputation of your beauty precedes you. Though I didn't expect to see so many scars. Did he give them to you? But you've seen him, haven't you?
You already know the answer to that.
And he's gone to Payson.
I don't know where he's gone. How long have you been looking for him?
Since you left him. And he deserted. I have no tolerance for deserters. They only belong one place. At the end of a rope. I must say, I'm surprised he didn't kill you. He promised that he would, the day he left us. We better get going if we want to make Payson before dark.
I expect you'll be wanting a room.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I've got two, and neither is currently taken. We don't allow her kind in here. This is a respectable establishment. If that's what you've got in mind, there's a place for it down the street.
Ma'am, I have no knowledge of what you're insinuating. This lady's in my custody. I'm her military escort. The room is for her and her alone.
Well, I guess I'll just have to take your word for it.
I didn't know you had a sordid history. You must have turned to those ways after you left him. I don't think even Travers would marry a woman who... Anyhow. He's as responsible for your corruption as you are. I hope to find him and put an end to this wicked mess.
I'm sure he's already left here.
Don't leave this room till morning. The stage will be in and I'll make sure you're on it. You have a chance at redemption, Abigail. Take it.
Miss Scarlet! What's wrong? Oh, Miss Scarlet, I've missed you. Come on. Give me one of your sweet kisses.
Be quiet.
You don't give a damn?
I said shut up.
You're not Scarlet. Not all cut up like that. She probably ran off with that fella.
Who?
Some guy who was looking for her.
What guy was looking for her?
I'm not too picky. You look good in my book. Come on. I'll buy you a drink. Hey, come on! The hooch word is singing.
What do you know about the man playing poker?
He was looking for Miss Scarlet, but I found her.
How long has he been here?
How do I know? Let's have a drink.
What did he say?
Don't yell. Nothing like that. He was looking for you. He said you was his wife, but you wasn't here. He went to drinking. Guess he's got a new wife. Barkeep, little elixir of life, please.
You want to take his clothes off, why don't you? Take him upstairs.
From the looks of it, he's winning. We ain't got no reason to leave.
Paul. This table's for gambling, not for whoring. I'm sick and tired of you confusing the two.
Maybe if you pay attention to your cards, you might win for a change.
Shut your cunt mouth.
Say it to her again. We'll play another game, which you're also likely to lose. I didn't think you'd come looking for me.
I have something to tell you.
Why, girl, it looks like you've come home to Papa. I knew you couldn't stay away. This is where you belong.
Come on, honey. I'll clean you up. Make you feel real good. You should have earned some good loving.
Let me buy you one, and we can talk business. Whiskey, a tall one and a small one. Didn't I warn you about...
I'm supposed to buy this lady a drink.
Go right ahead.
That ain't enough.
Better be moving along. As I was saying, I warned you not to go out on your own, babe, and look what happened to you. Got all cut up, didn't you? Huh. You didn't listen to me and you paid the price. But out of the generosity of my heart, I'll take you back. Of course, you'll have to take a cut and pay, seeing as how you don't look as good as you used to. And we'll have to get you out of this garb and into something a little bit more fitting.
Hey! Look what I found.
Men, buy this gentleman a drink. On the house.
All right, Pop. Let's go. Thank you, sir.
To us. Back in business.
You know, I'm all yours, Jack.
Why did you call me that?
I don't know. She did. You can have as much of me as you'd like.
Just leave me alone.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to upset you. Let me make you feel better.
Like I said, leave me alone.
But this is my room.
Take the money and get out of here.
I'll be around if you need me.
Sarah. I told you to leave me. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Oh, you're not ready for this.
What do you say, babe? You can start tonight if you like. I'll be your first customer.
I won't work for you, McCabe. Not tonight. Not ever.
After all I've done for you, taking you
Yes,
out of that...
you did. And I was grateful. So grateful that I gave you 5 years of my life. And I paid you back. And then I gave you a couple more, just to get on my feet. So I don't owe you a damn thing, McCabe.
Finish yours and get out of my town. Don't come back. Even if you ever come to realize what you're good for.
Hello, Sarah. You can have your man back. I sure did wear him out for you.
She took my hand, so now I'm gonna take yours.
Hold it! Lay the shotgun on the bed. That's the man I want, not you.
Sure you won't spend the night? I can lock him up in the jailhouse. My wife can make you a bed.
I appreciate the hospitality, but I should get started. They're expecting us back at the fort.
You may bleed out overnight.
You won't, will you, Doc? That isn't the rightful death for a deserter.
Hold it! Hold it, I'll shoot!
Let's go. Jack? You've been shot.
Don't stop. They're coming.
We have to. You're not gonna make it till morning.
Just leave me.
But just for a moment. Wait here. I don't mean to frighten you. My friend's been hurt. We need a place to stay tonight. We won't hurt you, I promise.
She can't hear no more. She's my eyes and I'm her ears. Where's your friend?
He's down in the wash. He's been shot.
There's a town not far from here. You should go there.
We just came from there.
Our place, the only place for miles around. They'll come here, you know. There's the place. Around these parts, it's often want for need of a place to hide. She'll show you.
They're coming. You're gonna have to keep them quiet.
Make sure of it.
They're coming up the wash.
Gail? Is that you?
Shh. You have to be quiet.
What's happening here?
Who are you? Hell, we thought you was Apaches raiding us.
A man and a woman came through here. Have you seen them?
Mister, I ain't seen a man or a woman in 20-something years.
And you?
She can't hear.
Is that so?
Yes, mister. Can't hear a lick.
White, you probably went into the hills west of here. There's good cover there.
You say this woman is deaf.
Yes, sir.
Sure seems deaf to me.
The man is a traitor, and the woman not much better. If you see them, I expect you'll do right by the law.
I can't do it myself. Keep going. Burn it. Burn it. God. Thank you.
The man that was chasing you. He's from the army.
I know.
He mistook me for your wife. He called me Abigail.
I called her Gail.
Like a strong wind. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away. For you start a villain's gone, so the young might see the morn. prison ship lies waiting in the bay.
You best go west. Way they went.
I've been that way before.
I doubt they'll cover the same ground twice. My wife packed you some food for the trail. Enough for a day's ride. 2 if you're prudent.
I can't thank you enough for all that you've done.
Like I said, it's all we got. But you're welcome to it.
Why have you done all of this?
I weren't always blind. I reckon if I'd had me a hiding spot, yeah, it might not be today. God go with you.
Is it white?
No.
Come.
I know this man.
Travers? How?
He run like Apache.
Why?
A woman. She leave. He leave. He give life. He tell of a woman he want to find. Apache follow. Apache always sees.
The Apache at the wagon.
One day, he find woman. And Apache no follow.
He's been looking a long time.
He find her. He not see her. He not want to see. Why woman leave?
She'll tell him when it's time.
Someday.
Will you take me to him?
She's gone. She left that.
You should be resting.
I should be ready.
For what? Who are you going to kill?
Nobody with this hand. Doesn't seem to know what to do with a gun.
I thought you were a doctor once, weren't you? Where did you learn how to use one?
Came natural. I followed my heart. It showed me the way.
I think I might know where she is. When I worked at the saloon.
She was there too.
A woman came through. It might have been her. She told told me where she came from. Maybe she went back there when she left.
Do you know where this is? Take me there.
What are these men doing here?
This is where McCabe found me. He paid and took me to Payson. This is where my face was cut. The first time.
Stop. That's far enough.
What you come here for?
Found this woman. She said she was lost, but I figured maybe she ran off.
Tanner!
That's quite the assumption, traveler. What makes you think we want a woman around here?
Well, maybe I'm in the wrong place, but a fellow named McCabe told me to come this way.
Did he now? She does look kind of familiar, boys. What you want for her?
Going rate, plus my turn with the best of your stock.
The best, huh? Well, you best come take a look. Get down there and get them. Get them up there and line them up real good, all right?
Not finding what I'm looking for here.
Well, take two of them if you want.
Take her. I'll be on my way.
Hey! What happened to your hand?
Bitch bit me. I was trying to hold her down.
As I remember, she was a fiery one.
Well, devil woman, welcome back to hell.
Are you okay?
Yes. She's not one of them. You came back.
She's not here.
Who are you looking for?
My wife. Gail.
Most of these women aren't from around here. But some of them are. I know another place she might be. Will you go home?
Home? We'll find our way.
Who is that man? At first light, I'm going to go see him.
You don't need to take your gun. That man will do you no harm. Do you know why she left?
Here. Read it to me.
Jack. When this reaches you, I will no longer be here. And I will no longer be your wife. I have found the telegram from the physician in Dallas. I know that it is not my body, but yours that hinders us from having a family. Why did you keep this from me? You know that I have spent these months at war with my own body, wanting one little one with you. Now I will leave you to your own war. Like the one that has taken you away from me. I will no longer be without what I want so dearly. And what with you I have lived without. The love we once shared will be no more. It will only be memories. Abigail.
Burn it. I've carried it long enough. didn't know how to tell you. I was ashamed.
There's something else I have to tell you. You must go tomorrow. I know you have to. And I know after, I may not see you again. Will you sleep by my side tonight?
Yes.
If you came here for water, take what you need and be on your way.
Do you know a woman named Abigail?
She lived with me here for a while. She left not long after.
After what?
I can't. Up on the hill. You'll find what you're looking for.
Gail? Let's leave this place.
Jack. I never should have left.
Well, if you hadn't, I never would have found you. Get out!
Travers! Travers, you hear me?
It's White.
You're not gonna get away this time, Travers.
You got.
I left it on the grave.
Your rifle's on the horse.
Taking you back to the fort, Travers. Do you hear me?
Wait here.
Jack!
Travers! Give yourself up!
Right! Let him go.
He's a deserter!
If you let us leave, I promise we'll never hurt another soul as long as we live.
He doesn't deserve to live.